I don't know. It's obviously, let's go into what Will is saying, because Will issued an apology, I think yesterday. Yes, yesterday. So he even admits all of this. So this is directly from Will Smith's Instagram. So, oh, and I'll follow him because I love Will Smith still. I mean, I love Will Smith. Did you make a blonde? That was kind of the joke, to make a joke without a punchline. There you go. Robbie knows. Robbie knows. So violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong, and I embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of a man I want to be. Of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Okay, yeah. And that's fair. Everyone's a work in progress, and he's learning how to be who he wants to be, I guess. But it's still not an excuse. But that's an apology. That's not bad at all. We've heard from other sources that they've patched things up. Thank you, P. Diddy, for patching things up between Chris and Will. So, there should be redemption. I think that, obviously there was redemption because he got a standing O when he won his fucking award, so and that was just, minutes later after he just slapped someone in the fucking face. So, I know that they're considering, they're doing an investigation, and the Academy's doing an investigation. And so he might end up losing his Oscar, which I don't think is necessary. I think if he apologized, I feel like if Chris Rock is but if he accepts that apology and they're able to move forward, I think that's fine. Like when Whoopi Goldberg was making those jokes, those inappropriate Holocaust, they weren't jokes. I'm sorry. She was saying some inappropriate stuff about the Holocaust a month ago or so, and she got kicked off The View for 2 weeks. And I don't think that she should have been kicked off. I think that she put her foot in her mouth, and then she continued to put her foot in her mouth on the Colbert Show. And then, she got such heat and blowback. I don't think that she deserved that. And she obviously learned, some things. It's like, I don't want to adhere to this, cancel this motherfucker because, he made a mistake. Now, Whoopi Goldberg didn't hit nobody. She didn't put her hands on anybody, right? She did not do any kind of violence to anybody. But yet she was pulled for 2 weeks. So this dude fucking slaps the fuck out of somebody in the entire world is watching, and then goes up and then they give him a fucking award. I don't know. Again, I don't think he should lose the award. I don't think he should not have been able to receive the award. Maybe he should have been escorted out of the fucking building. Maybe that should have happened. That probably should have happened. He probably should have got escorted, but then who would they give their award to, right? It's like, well, this award goes to Will Smith, who is currently in jail or currently outside yelling, whatever it is. So, this is fine. This is fine. This is all we need, is to know that Will Smith doesn't think he's invincible. I mean, the gall of some people, though, the gall of this guy to think that he can just do that. In that fashion he did. He needed a timeout. Yeah, I mean, something, but I don't think he should lose his fucking Academy Award for it. I mean, King Richard was a beautiful movie. It was a fantastic movie, and it deserved to win. But you know, like something. You need to go into the corner. Firehorse says, put baby in the corner. You're in timeout, Will Smith. So, of course, we got to know it's time for Will Smith to smoke a little weed and chill out. Maybe he needs to get that rod out of his ass. I don't know. And that's not a gay joke, by the way. I meant he's a little uptight, it seems, at sometimes. Okay, so everybody knows, everybody wants to hear what OJ has to say. Really, I brought this up because, of course, OJ weighs in. But then this is the best part, is that the Oscar slap, it launched or skyrocketed Chris Rock's stand-up tour. He's currently on tour right now. And so his tour starts in April. And so the tickets just soared, which, you know, if they did plan it, if they did plan something like this, then it's working. It's definitely working. You can't go from sober to ayahuasca 14 times and be okay. Yeah, you can. Obviously, Will Smith. That's so funny that Will Smith won't do drugs, but he'll go into the fucking jungle and take some fucking wild ass fucking shaman potion and fucking puke and shit in front of a group of people while tripping his fucking balls off. You go, Will Smith. Will Smith's outburst at comedian over his joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair has dominated Oscar headlines in the 48 hours after the incident. Ticket sales for Chris Rock's stand-up tour have increased by more than 25 times. 14 times. Yeah, I would do it 14 times. Let's go. Eventually I'm going to get enough money to go down to South America. Hopefully Raina will come with me, but I doubt it. O.J. Simpson also weighs in because we got to know. O.J. Simpson has said he thinks Will Smith went too far. Do you, O.J.? Do you think he went too far? Mr. Stabby McStabs a lot. As he becomes the latest big name to weigh in on the dramatic event. The incident has since dominated Oscar. Yeah, we know. Simpson tweeted that Smith, 53, was wrong, but that he understood the sentiment, having been the subject of the comedian's routines in the past. So let's hear what OJ, the murderer, Simpson has to say.
Hey, to the world is yours truly. I just had to run to a quiet spot. I'm here on that other coast. It is beautiful.
Florida.
Now, I got here thinking spring break was over and I would come and get behind it, but evidently places like Delaware, University of Delaware and stuff, they do late spring break and they chase me. I finally got to a place that it's a little quiet. Now,
Hold on, wait a second. I don't need ayahuasca. I smoke weed and masturbate. There you go. Random Mystique, everybody.
Thought the question I would be getting all day would be the question about the overtime rule of the NFL.
No.
Well, you know, I don't totally agree with it because I wish they would have done it like they do college, where both teams get the ball from like the 30-yard in and go in.
No one cares, OJ.
Anything is better than what happened last year. To not see Josh Allen have an opportunity to keep that game going, certainly it hurt me. But the question I've been getting is Will Smith and Chris Rock. Hey, look, it was unfortunate. I think Will was wrong. Look, I understood the feeling. Now, in my life, I've been through a lot of crap, and I was raising two young kids, and every comedian in the country had an OJ routine, and don't think I wouldn't want to be slapped a couple of those guys, but you got to accept it's humor, and I didn't even think that was all that egregious. I thought it was a semi-unfunny joke, but
yeah, me too. I agree with OJ.
I don't get it. I know this. After what happened to me in Las Vegas, if I would have done that in front of 1 billion people watching around the world, they would have given me life without. I'm just saying. Hey, take care.
This fucking guy. I agreed with it. It's like, It wasn't even that bad of a joke, and it wasn't even that funny. Like, I don't even think that was that funny of a joke. It was just one of those like throwaway jokes that, hey, G.I. Jane 2, whatever. The controversial former NFL player also claimed that if he had done the same thing as Smith, he would have gone to been given life in prison. Simpson was acquitted of the murder of his former wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, and was represented at the trial by Kim Kardashian's father, Robert Kardashian. Thank you. During the ceremony, Chris Rock made a joke about Smith. Yeah, we all know that. The Fresh Prince also apologized for his unacceptable and inexcusable actions, while Pinkett Smith welcomed a season for healing on her Instagram post. So Jada Pinkett Smith also has weighed in and said that this is the season for healing. And yes, Queen. So, good on her. But neither statements have stopped outrage and reactions online. Yeah. So Jim Carrey weighed in. He was like, he should have been arrested. I mean, maybe he should have been arrested. I don't know if he should have been arrested, but I definitely think there should have been some kind of consequence that immediately happened, What is up with Sky News? They just like slap a bunch of articles together in one. So I don't know. The season of healing. Hey, I understand. No, and Jim Carrey, he was pretty against it. There was a lot of comedians who came out against it, and again, I'm against it. I don't think violence is the answer. I don't think that. Jim Carrey becomes the voice of reason. Yeah, exactly. That dude who fucking lost his mind. But there has to be something about the Hollywood process of being celebrity that has to be just jarring. Like it's not normal. You're elevated for your talent, but it's just you're put on such a pedestal. I just don't. I think that that's not healthy for humans. I don't think that we're meant for that. Obviously, there's people who are meant for greatness and meant for leadership and such, but like, I don't think that insecure people who run to the coast, who are trying to get all the attention that they can. I don't think that that's healthy. I know it wouldn't have been healthy for me if I would have been, super famous for whatever, for being the drunkest guy at the party, I guess. But like, I don't think it would have been a good thing for me. And it's not, I don't think it would be a good thing even going further. Like, I wouldn't want to be like on the level of Joe Rogan's podcast. I mean, he makes a lot of money off his podcast, so I'd love to make a lot of money off my podcast, and I wouldn't have to go pick up shit paper off the floor of the shower at the homeless shelter, so that would be kind of cool to get the money. But I couldn't imagine being on that oh my God, because they went after Joe Rogan really hard, and again, whether you like him or not, it's like he did eat a lot of shit, and I don't want to eat a lot of shit. Like that just seems really stressful. I've been attacked on Twitter before, and it was very minor, and it was fucking stressed me out. It's interesting. My co-host always wanted our podcast to blow up and get jobs at ESPN or some shit, but I am happy not being famous. It's overrated. It seems to be overrated. It seems to be really overrated. It seems to be like a nuisance. Like maybe in my younger years, that's what I wanted, but oh my God, that is not what I want now. That is not what I want now. That sounds just fucking awful. Just awful. Just awful. So now this brings us to, the thing about the internet is that it's forever until that EMP goes off and fucking, all of the electricity and all the big storage facilities all go offline. Everything's fucked. And we're back living in the Stone Age. Until then, the internet is forever. And, the thing about that is that with all this call-out culture and all this cancel culture, everybody has something in their own background, in their own internet profile, internet footprint that's going to come back and bite you on the fucking ass. And so here we go. This is worse than the G.I. Jane joke. Will Smith is branded a hypocrite as 1991 video resurfaces showing him mocking a bald man's hair loss after he slapped Chris Rock for a similar jibe. Now, of course, that wasn't Arsenio Hall's husband, you know, but still, footage from 1991 resurfaced. So let's take a look. Will Smith has been called out online for a resurfaced video from 1991 where it showed the actor mocking a man. Sorry, man. Yanni. Just call me Yanni. The Fresh Prince star quickly became the talking point of Sunday night's Oscars when he slapped Chris Rock on stage. Yes, we know that part. So let's watch the full video, shall we? Oh,
Zebra
Jesus.
shoes are the
Come
easiest
on.
shoes to put.
We don't want to. We don't care. All right.
They got rules. Like he has the rules.
Here we go.
So they got rules. They got rules. Like he has.
What's happening? Oh. Sorry, guys. Are you kidding me?
Rules, man. He follows the rules. Oh,
These are
He has
jokes.
the rules. They got rules. They got rules. Like he has the rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's a rule. He follows the rules, man. He follows the rules. Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
These are jokes.
See, you got too into the characters and got hurt.
So, you know, it's just like...
With Microband 24, just
Shut
one.
up. We don't care. So, you know, the internet makes a hypocrite of us all. I don't know one person who hasn't been online for as long as I have that doesn't have some bullshit, dumb shit that they have on the internet. I know there's some shit out there. I've tried searching for it. I really have, but 14 years of Facebook is a long time to search through, and I just was like, fuck this, I don't care, let them find it. I agree, when I was younger, I wanted to make my own network and production companies and do it big. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, I'm yawning all the time. I kind of like having a day job and a boss to take the flack for shit. I get much more time off this way. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you there. I do not want to be working a 9-to-5 job. That is not my end goal at all. But I mean, to each their own. Me personally, I'm trying to get the fuck out of the workforce as soon as possible so I can get back to working just on the podcast and working on music and shit, because that's what I've been doing for the last like 6 or 7 years. And then the fucking pandemic took her derbs. So, you know, it's hard out here on the streets, son. A video circulating online sees the actor 53 during an appearance on the Arsenio Hall show in 1991, joking with bassist John Williams about his lack of hair. In this clip, Will can be heard saying, like, he has a rule. He's got a rule. He's got to wax his head every day. That's a rule. In response to the audience's awkward laughter, the Hollywood star is like, oh, these are jokes. Come on. He got to wax his head in the morning. Now this is a video of Will Smith saying a joke about someone with alopecia. One reason why I love the internet, it never forgets. So we should like go and look at some of these. I always like reading the comments on Twitter because it's so fucking crazy. Just people on Twitter are fucking crazy as shit, ball. Just out of their fucking minds. It's amazing though. It's amazing. I love reading it. See, and here again, like I do kind of want to point out how. Don't give me a commercial. Don't give me a commercial. It's a commercial. So again, it does look like.
Love you, G.I. Jane.
Like if you look at it.
All right.
Look, he's laughing. She don't like it. We've seen this. It's a jam.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
Uh-oh.
Richard. Oh, wow.
Now, did you see that?
Wow.
Look at his face. Look how he kind of leans out.
Oh, wow. I'm out here. Uh-oh. Richard.
What? Look how he leans kind of into it.
Oh, Oh, wow.
Now, is that real? Is that fake? I don't know. But it does look like he's sort of leaning into it. Leaning into it. Yo, what's up, Big Papa? Good to see you, my friend. Will Smith is once again a habitual slapper, and even Will Smith's mom's like, I've never seen him act that way. Apparently, he slapped somebody before, right? Like, hasn't he? Papa Sweet, Big Papa, good to see you, my friend. Hold on, let me get you some love here. Boom. Everybody, go check out Casual Cognition. Big Papa over here. He does a podcast, and it's pretty good. And he talks much gooder than me. He has a better command of the English language than I do, and he can talk about very complicated situations eloquently, whereas I'm just like, fuck these bitches and shit. Fuck them. Anyways, so happy you're commenting on the slap. Oh, this is day 2 of commenting. This is the second day, son. We're in it. We're just following up. This was supposed to be. We were supposed to get through this way quicker than we have, but there's just too much out there. I was super busy on Monday. Oh, it's all good, Big Papa. No worries. Somehow we got back to Kanye too. Yeah, all roads lead back to Kanye West. Which I did see a very, very funny Mythic Politics, and I don't know if you guys know who Mythic Politics is, but he is an amazing streamer himself. He's been on the show a few times, or just once, which I got to get him back on. He was just kicked off of Twitter, or I'm sorry, Twitch, because he was making fun of the veterans, which I'm just like, come on, man, you don't shit on the veterans. But I do love Mythic Politics, and he's a very smart guy, and this is what he posted today. Kanye, after discovering it's okay to slap comedians, he's like, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. So that's pretty funny in my book. So yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That we kind of covered a lot of this whole situation. See hypocrisy at its best. There you go. Here's some comments. This is actually the worse than G.I. Jane joke. He was fine joking about someone else, but could not handle it when the joke came about his family. See, now here's a big situation. Here's the big difference too, is that that bald bassist John Williams wasn't fucking Arsenio Hall's husband. So we gotta take that into consideration. That Arsenio Hall's was like, whatever. Hey, that's just my band guy. But maybe Arsenio Hall would have been a little bit more pissed if that had been his husband. Who knows? Who knows? In any case, the internet wins again. Let's hear it for the internet. Thank you, internet. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I did do a show on this situation as well. It's impossible not to. It's podcast. Yeah, no, I just put something up on my Instagram, and it fucking went pretty quick. It got into the thousands of views. And this is from Monday. And this
raised on a playground where he spent most of his days. He was chilling. He was chilling out. Max. He's relaxing. He's all cool. He was out there. He was shooting some b-ball after school. Do you remember that story?
Yeah.
A couple guys that were up to no good. They started making trouble up in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got one little fight, and his mom got scared, and then. Now he's here punching Chris Rock.
He's like, listen, I'm from the streets. I got punked on the court once. I'm not having it again. But if you fuck my wife, go ahead. It's all good. We're good. All right. So there you go. That was from. But see, what was interesting is that it got like 3,500 hits in like not very long of time. So I was just like, man, this is a really hot topic right now, I guess. Because look at my other numbers. They are not that sweet. They are not that sweet. So I'm not boasting that 3,500 is some amazing number, but like that happened really quickly. So I was just like, oh shit, this is a popular topic right now. Obviously, fucking people are way over way past the Joe Biden gaffes where he's talking about fucking, putting Putin out of power, or sending our troops into Ukraine. And there was another one. What was the third one? What was the third gaffe that they had to walk back? Who cares? Fuck that guy. FJB. Okay, so let's move on.